Whatever you've got.
Chris, well, you talked a little bit with Kent State's what's the word I'm looking for here, their offensive line, I guess the fact that it's uncertain who's there and they're making changes. How does that affect your preparation, the defensive line's preparation?
It doesn't affect us too much. I mean, we generally just look at what they do as a line as a whole, and we just work with that the whole week in practice, not just individuals.
Knowing that they have struggled as they have on the offensive line, again, for you and then for your teammates on the D-line, does that put a little, kind of the onus is on you guys, you know, that their line has struggled, this is your game?
It's funny that you say the onus, because for the past, I feel like 4 weeks we've used the onus as like kind of our like breakdown as a D-line. We usually put a lot of things on our back. Like, we feel like when we play well, the other team plays well. I feel like it works from front to back, at least with us. It showed in the past few weeks or so. You can say the onus is on us.
Because you said it first, right?
Even though he kind of plays behind you, Boo Boo Gates has made quite an impact, especially this year on defense. Can you just talk about what you see from him?
I mean, he's great. Being just a sophomore, he makes a lot of plays. He's a great football player. He works hard, a lot of practice in the weight room. Really matured from last year to this year, and he's just playing really well.
On the sidelines, the sidelines have been fired up, both offense and defense. When he makes that hit on special teams, though, does that really get you guys going?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially if it's like a kickoff and he's just going down there running, and he makes a hit, coming out on defense, you just get real hyped and it gets you ready to go out there and play some good defense.
Chris, you talked a little bit about last week, you and Kevin didn't play as many plays as you had in the weeks before. Did you notice the decrease in plays? Did you know it was coming? Or did you not really notice it?
Well, I could tell a lot this last game that we had a lot more rotation. We had Darius Gilbert going in a lot more, Hunter Maynard. Those are two young guys that are going in and playing a lot as freshmen. I did feel a little bit of a difference. I felt a lot more fresh during the end of the game than I did in the previous few weeks.
Did that help? I mean, next to last series, you had a sack. Last series, you almost got the quarterback. I mean, was there a direct cause and effect there, did you feel?
I mean, there definitely could be. When you have a lot more energy, you're able to make plays like that. But it's always great to have a good rotation, especially on the D-line, because when you're banging every play, so you have to get somebody to rest like every so often.
How aware are you guys of kind of like what's at stake from here on out, seeing that you guys just finished up a really tough stretch of games in the MAC, and you guys are right there in the standings.
Oh yeah, we're up there near the top, and we just got to finish out strong. We still have 4 good games coming up, so we need to make sure we focus up and prepare well for them.
What's the excitement level like, I guess, in the team, in the locker room, the morale, stuff like that?
Oh, it's awesome. When you know you have that chance to still win a MAC championship, you're always just coming in every day ready to work, and everybody's excited.
Chris, along the same lines, the last few weeks talked about this team making that next step against a good team. You got that win. Now, how hard is it to kind of regroup and move forward against a team that you're likely the favorites now?
Well, with each week, like Coach said before, it's a 1-week season, and we always focus on each team every week. In Kent State, they have a lot of good players on offense that can make plays, and we can't sleep on them at all. We have to keep coming in and working and focus on them.
Is it hard, though, knowing, Chris, that you've just gone through Western and some of the higher regarded teams, and now Kent is, what are they, 1-6, 1-7 over there? Is it hard to do that?
I mean, a lot of people say it would be, but I feel like we're really motivated to win a MAC championship, and we know that they're another team that's in our way, and we have to be able to work out and work very hard and get ready to beat them this week. And I feel like our preparation is very important for every team, no matter what the record is, because every team, especially in this league, has the chance to beat you, has the ability, especially if you sleep on them. So we can definitely not do that.
And Coach was saying that you guys remember what happened last year, so talk about that last year's game.
Last year's game, like Coach said, we didn't really put up much of a fight. I mean, I think the score was like 30-6, and beating us by 24, especially when they weren't playing as well, like Coach said. I feel like this year we're kind of ready just to show them that we're much improved and that we're ready to play.
Has Coach McDaniel mentioned his previous employer to you guys?
Previous employer.
Do you know where he came from?
Oh, yeah.
Was I too subtle? Sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking more coaches, but, oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially with Coach McDaniel coming from Kent State, he knows a few of the players personally. I mean, he'll tell us a few things in meetings, just like say some nonchalant things about them, but but I mean, it's nothing like too bad. He just kind of like just throw it out there. I mean, it's kind of cool to see that he knows these players so well.
Is that a motivator for you guys? I mean, there's that, how do you guys deal with that?
I mean, there hasn't been any extra motivation in our room. I feel like as a D-line, we always just try to come out and, work hard and just play as hard as we can, no matter who the offense line is. So.
Anything else for Chris? All right, Chris, thank you.
Thank you.